Man, and just like that, we are live. Finally back at you. This your dude, Uncle Leroy. Don't say the Leroy without the Junior. And kicking it today, none other than the host, you know what I'm saying, all the way from New Orleans, Mr. L Chop himself. What up, partner?
What's going on? What's going on, man? Been a long time, bro.
Hey, for real, just don't start singing the song. But man, look, we got special guests today, man. You know, Mr. Dallas on Mr. Backbend, Mr. 4 and 8. What up, Mr. AD?
What's happening, bro? You good?
Oh man, I am now. Earlier today, I was hot. I was ready to flip over a table. But
Damn.
I shall digress. You know what I'm saying? I shall digress. Well, what you calling? Where you hanging out with us from today?
Oh man, I'm right out here in the L, man. Out here in Lancaster, man, south of Dallas, man, and just holding it down, man. On this quarantine, I guess, man. I ain't got the virus, but they say stay in the house, bro. So that's what I'm trying to do.
Right. Hey, just don't do the flip the switch challenge. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to start seeing any TikTok videos, man.
Man, that shit ain't happening over here.
Right. See,
No, sir.
you know how when you be on the lake and you throw the rocks and you watch it skip on the water? That's what that was. It was to skip off for you and hit him. You know what I'm saying?
That shit ain't happening over here.
Hey, you know, we see it in the group.
The lights stay home.
For those that don't know, Miss Chow came in our group and she said that, oh, he wanted to do a flip the switch challenge.
No, I didn't. She said he don't want to do the flip the switch challenge.
Hey.
We can pull up the thing. It's in the group. She want me to do it. Wait,
hey.
I don't want that.
You know, there's no proof of it right now. So
yeah, there's proof. I'll send everybody the link to it. Go ahead.
But man, definitely gonna get this thing cranking. Just like you said, AD Pod, you know, it's been this quarantine and like it's crazy. There's so many theories, so many things going on, but the impact is huge. So, you know, it all started from the NBA. So, like, what's y'all take on it? You know what I'm saying? Like, how has life been without sports?
Miserable. Miserable, man.
For real.
I think I knew more than I knew about my fiance than I ever did before.
Wow.
I don't know what to do, man. Without sports, man, is nothing, man. I only watch TV.
Hey, you know, definitely give out shout out to our viewers. You know, one thing about our show, this is a sports chatter show. If y'all want to get in on it, you can definitely comment, and you know, we'll respond right to you. But yeah, Andy. So what's been your pastime since sports has been like at an all-time stop?
Boy, I tell you, man. You know, I was already on spring break anyway, but it's like, man, it's the spring break you'll never forget right here. It seemed like that's what everybody's saying everywhere you go, man. And, you know, it's kind of affecting all walks of life, man. It's ironic that you say the NBA. My daughter's here right now, man. She's playing MLB The Show. She loves baseball. And, man, we was sitting at the Maverick game last week, man, last Wednesday, man. My brother gave me a season ticket. And, man, we went to the game, and, man, it was crazy. The dude next to me showed me the press clipping that the NBA, you know, was canceling the rest of the season. We like, what? You know, then I look down, we see Mark Cuban and Michael Finley and all the players kind of looking at the phone in the middle of the game, bro. It was just like surreal. It was like, and even at that time, you really didn't understand the magnitude. But a week later, bro, it's like Chapo said, man, it's miserable, bro. One word could summary it up. Man, with life without sports, man, it just totally sucks, bro. It's like, what we gonna do, man?
Right. Right. And it's like you never thought about how you say you never miss water till it's gone, you never miss a well till it runs dry, something like that.
Real dry, bro.
But hey, definitely got I told you. I told you she was gonna do the flip the switch challenge. That's for you, Chop.
She said no, she said TJ, I see you. That's Lil Chop, man. That ain't me.
Oh.
That ain't her.
Oh.
It just got
all I see is her name. All I see is her name.
Can you read? It said this TJ. I see you.
In New Orleans. I read pictures.
Wrong with public school. Well, here you go, Miss Pictures. T and a J.
But yeah, you know, that's just, you know, you circling back around what you were saying, AD. That was just crazy, and definitely to hear, you know, for news to just strike like that. You know, you at the game. I think I seen a post, and then you just seeing like, you know, what is going on. So, and that was a question that I had because I did notice the post that you was there. So, other games got stopped. How, you know, why that game didn't get stopped?
Well, I think that it was right after halftime when we found out. So, and then the Mavericks played that 7 o'clock game on TNT, so it was 30 minutes earlier than their normal tip-off time. So I think that by the time the information got out, the game was already in, and instead of you got to think in the Mavericks arena in Dallas, all them people in there. It was a great game too, by the way.
Right.
Bruh, if you would have announced that and told people, even though everybody saw it on their phone, it probably would have been like, I'm not trying, no pun intended, but it'd been like a Chinese fire drill. Man, people would have been running up out of there. You know what I'm saying? And they would have been trampling each other, man, trying to get out. Yeah, because they would have been like, man, oh man, they got the COVID-19 up in here, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if that was the name of it. I don't even know if that was the name of it last week. But it was wild, man. My daughter looked at me like, "Daddy, like, what is this?" I'm looking like, "Baby, ain't nobody in life in this arena ever seen nothing like this. We don't know what this ain't the flu. This ain't HNN. What's this? HNN 91, whatever."
The flu, the right?
Turn into a chicken, man.
Yeah, they talking about it's making a comeback, Chapo. They saying it's making a comeback. Like,
they said H5N1 now. It's H5N1 now. They add extra letters and some numbers and stuff too.
Oh man,
turn them chickens crazy out there in China, man. I'm like, man. First of all, we need to quarantine China, man. Hey, we need to take all of the animals they eating and throw that in the ocean somewhere, man.
Hey, talking about that, that's funny because I'm seeing out here, I was just out at the mall and I'm seeing everyone with masks, and that is the funniest thing to me. So we'll talk about that later, but we just touch briefly on definitely with Mark Cuban, and what he's done has been just phenomenal. He's still paying his stadium workers, and he's also started this fund to actually do more. So what do you think about that? I think it was Kevin Love or some other players actually started trying to do that as well. What do you think about that, Chop?
I think it's good that the owner is doing it instead of a player. I'm like, because owners are billionaires. These players are millionaires. The owners can impact more people. So I'll big up to Mark Cuban for that, because he's the first owner I seen. Because like, $1 million, $2 million is a drop in the bucket to these owners, man. To these players, that might be half of their salary, man. That year, so you can reach more people if you are, if you are a billionaire. You can reach more people. You can help those people out who. Because my girl is affected by that because she works with the Smoothie King Arena, part time, so she losing money because there's no events, so she's losing money. So it's good that Mark Cuban is taking care of those people because that's extra money, that's not there. You're taking some income away. So, yeah.
And that's crazy because, this is how it is. It's like, you never feel anything until it hits home, and I seen the words about what you just saying, but I never knew anyone that was actually impacted by it. And for you to say that, that Miss Chop, I'm saying, like, wow, so that definitely gives me that much more appreciation to Mark Cuban and everyone else that's following suit.
Oh yeah, because man, like I work in the healthcare, so I have to go to work. But now I have to go to my extra healthcare job, put myself at risk more because her income got, some of my income got cut. So that affects you more than it hit home, and I realized that I'm like, man, I got to work more because.
Shout out,
I would say you don't know when this gonna end or when they gonna lift this stuff, man. That's the thing, it's the uncertainty that's killing people. It's like, okay, we know it's a disease out here, a virus, but when is it gonna end? Is it seasonal or is it year round? So that's the stuff they gotta figure out.
And even if it ends or when it doesn't end, because the aftermath of everything is always the worst. Because it takes 14 days to create a habit. So we've created a habit to stay inside. So when it's time to go outside, we're gonna be like, wait, what to do? Where to go? Just like that whole, keep a dog on the chain mentality. When you take him off the chain, he's still gonna have that link. So that's what's really coming out to me. But talking about cashing out, man. Drew Brees.
Well, he really did cash out though when you look into the doggone thing. But
he cashed out to throw interceptions.
Yeah, I wasn't happy about that. Everybody know I was a big Teddy Bridgewater fan. Everybody knows it hurts me. It hurts me.
And the 2 gloves.
Yeah, it hurts me that he's going to Carolina because all Teddy do is win. He's not pretty. All he do is win. He won in Minnesota. Teddy won in Minnesota. So he didn't go to playoffs in Minnesota?
Who remembers
he won? Oh, I do. And Teddy won here, 5-0. My quarterback never lost last year.
That was the coaches. That's a coach. They changed the playbook. It would be different if Teddy Bridgewater stepped in the same game, same playbook, and won.
Yeah, we put it this way.
Drew Brees down, he lost.
Listen, we were dominating people with Teddy Bridgewater with that. You know why? We ran the ball.
Right, they changed the game up.
So if we run the ball against Minnesota, do we win that game?
Huh?
Yeah, do we run the ball against Minnesota with Latavius Murray getting 7 yards a carry? Do we win that game?
I am
do we win the game?
New Orleans. I would be drinking.
I'm just telling you, Teddy Bridgewater was starting against Minnesota. We beat Minnesota. It's like that.
Oh, so you want to imagine that? Oh, hold on.
I can imagine that. Imagine it.
I got nothing.
Who lost the game? Who lost the game?
Hey, come on.
Who lost the game?
Cut is up for. What you think about? Because definitely give a shout out to the Dallas. Your Dallas Cowboy fans. So you're gonna give us our unbiased opinion. What do you think about this Drew Brees? This extension.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I really hadn't heard about the extension. I was little trinklings of it. I kind of see both ways. Like you said, I'm neutral, man. And being a coach and a sports fanatic, when you step outside and you look at other teams and you just analyze and evaluate and scout, you try to figure out what's what. And I see what Chapo was saying about what some of the strengths that Bridgewater offered.
What up, Shot baby? Cool. Give a shout out to Shot there for Rose City. Appreciate you for tuning in.
Yes, sir. Rose City in the house. But then also, I love Drew Brees, Texas boy.
I knew that was coming.
You know what I mean? And come on, man, so I've been a Brees fan since he was in San Diego. But I'm gonna ask y'all this, man, because I never would get it between two Saints fans going back and forth. But I want to ask y'all this.
Yeah.
What y'all think about my boy coming to y'all division though? Because I'm one of the few black men in America that like Tom Brady, and I've been a Tom Brady fan. Since he came, just his story coming out of Michigan, and going with New England all these years on Madden. I ain't gonna get online and play nobody, man. But I want to know, man.
Don't get me started about no Madden.
Say, man, I'm gonna tell you now. Hey, I don't know. I heard about old boy earlier. I don't want you to get upset.
Right, he rubbed me wrong, brother. He rubbed me wrong, big brother.
But Tom Brady, NFC South.
What you say?
I'm sorry.
I was just saying TB12. He got them weapons, Tampa Bay always got weapons, man. They got them receivers, man. Hey, I don't know, New Orleans. Y'all need to.
It was a post. Shout out to Gary.
Can I answer this? Can I answer this?
Look, I was ready. I was like, hold on, I'm ready. I take
Nobody running about no Tom Brady, man. This was Tom Brady 5 years ago. Yes, I'll be worried. He's in the same boat with Breeze. They arms hold up with tape and bubble gum right now. I'm not scared of no 42-year-old quarterback, just like people are not scared of this 41-year-old quarterback we have now, who can't do it. Tom Brady can throw a little farther than Drew Brees, maybe 30 yards. Drew can only throw 20. So it's going to be, you finally get to see Brady and Brees together, like playing each other 2 times a year. I don't know how long. I don't know if they did that together. But nobody's scared of Tampa. Their defense still sucks. Nobody worried about Tampa. Tampa Bay. We talking about Tampa Bay.
Hey, man.
I'm worried more about Carolina than Tampa Bay. Because Teddy Bridgewater knows our system.
He don't know the first 10 pages, man.
I know. I'm worried about Carolina because they give us more trouble than Tampa Bay. Because I don't know why Carolina players tough. Regardless.
Top viewers, hold on. So what we want, y'all can chime in. What do y'all think about is are the Bucks Super Bowl contenders now that they have TB12? You know, we want y'all to chime in. So my answer to that were the Patriots a Super Bowl team last year?
No, they came out in wild card. Wild card against Derrick Henry.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I'll speak up for him. Is what you said earlier about Bridgewater and the coaching. You know, the Patriots didn't have no weapons the last 2-3 years. I'm not taking up for Tom Brady. Hey, he represents for all the 40. He represents for all the 40-year-old dudes. I'm gonna go with it. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the 40.
Boy, 43. He's showing the young boy I can do a little something. Now look, it like Chapo said, you know, he might can't throw that far. He got a bubble gum arm, you know. But with the receivers he got though, what's that wide receiver he got out of Texas A&M?
Mike Evans. That is a beast.
He's a beast.
But he can't throw it to him.
I'm putting it this way. Yeah, Tom Brady might average 40 points, but that defense giving up 50. He might look good. But they going 7-9.
Hey, you know, and I'm gonna say this: the Saints, man, y'all might give up 50 now. Y'all don't let Eli Apple go, man. He was there.
No, he the one who ever helped us give 50. Mr. Pass Interference.
What up, she said the coronavirus shit is getting real. Coronavirus. Who that is? Cardi B. Wait, the coronavirus. It's getting real.
But to answer to Eli Apple, we got Jackrabbit Jenkins, man. We got Janoris Jenkins, man. He's a better cover corner than Eli Apple. I'm glad they're bringing up this Ohio State connection they had.
Send his ass back to New York Giants. That's for you,
New Orleans Buckeyes. For the longest with the New Orleans Buckeyes, everybody in the back end of the defense was from the Ohio State. I'm glad they're breaking it up.
Facts.
Yeah, because they don't. I like Big Ten, but they don't really throw the ball. They don't really throw the ball in Big Ten like talking about it. So when they come in the league, they can't handle their receivers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like you say, Jenkins, Eli, because the Cowboys done torched all them boys before. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna be real. It's like when y'all be good. It's like when the Saints be good and everybody spit y'all to blow us out, that's when we hit y'all in the mouth. And then when we think we're going to go with y'all, then y'all embarrass us, man.
Oh, you know what I loved last year? That second line. And y'all came in there and Teddy Bridgewater, second line, y'all ass out the
I don't know why you think Teddy's so good.
When I seen that video, I was like, Jerry Jones must not know that's bad luck to do. How you on second line in New Orleans? He didn't know no better, man. Arkansas boy. He didn't know.
Exactly. Yeah. He only had New Orleans employees. He didn't have New Orleans friends.
I'm just saying, man. I never seen the defense play so hard. When they saw the second line video.
Come on, man. And look, even at that, y'all still beat us 12-10, dog. I mean, come on.
We'll take it. We done probably lost that good game. We done probably lost that with Drew. Drew to throw an interception and lost the game. Like, I'm down on Drew right now. Because I was at that game, at the Vikings game, and I cried. I ain't gonna lie, I cried. I'm like, why would you throw that pass? You know your arm is weak. You're going to try to throw a 50-yard pass. It was a 50-yard duck and the dude intercepting the ball.
Yeah, I tell you what, the year before, when New Orleans came to Dallas and we beat them, I saw what you were saying. You could see Breeze, he don't have that zip to his throws no more.
Right.
And if he ain't throwing to y'all main receiver, what's y'all main receiver?
Michael Thomas.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, he got to catch a 2-yard. He got to catch a 2-yard pass and turn it into 30, 40 yards every time. It's like, if I'm a defense, I'd be like, I just put 3 on him. I put 1 under, 1 over the top. Somebody that's got to beat me because he ain't gonna throw the ball. And he can't throw
sometimes it. 3 ain't enough, man. Sometimes 3 ain't enough with that dude. That dude's just a freak of nature.
He'll beat.
So talking about that, now we definitely got to circle back around to the Cowboys. So everyone knows that Coop got paid. So to me, all right, Coop got paid. Dak got tagged. I'm like,
that's right.
That's a slap in the face for me to Jerry Jones, like him, like, hey man, slow your roll. So what do y'all think about that move? Was that a check? Was that a check move, or was that a good move, or was that a move that Dak projected?
Who you asking first?
Not you.
I mean,
I'm just saying. You the moderator. You supposed to say, hey, to who?
All right, look, you. AD.
well, I'll say this. You're a businessman. I mean, you guys are businessmen. So when you're looking at it, not only sports, you're looking at it from business. Anybody who watching the Cowboys the last 5 years, you notice our draft is a little bit different because Jerry's son is the one who really running it. And underneath that, it's a black man that don't really get the credit who's telling him what to do. That's why they draft so many O linemen and D linemen. You notice they don't really draft splash players. Look at Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott was a 4th round draft pick. You got peanut. You got him for peanuts. And now he want to play high ball. And Jerry like, hey, I brought you off the scrap heap, basically. You playing for the Cowboys. You making 15 off endorsements. So you're going to make your money. But let's look at this. He offered them $32 million at the beginning of the year last year. They turned it down. Now look at the market. Look at coronavirus right now. Okay. Phillip Rivers signed for $25 million 1 year. Tannehill signed for like $28 million 3 years. Everybody going for cheap. So now your franchise tag is actually losing money. The money that they offered you is more money. You should have. And I know he it's his agent. Really, people out here like, man, Dak should have took that. It's his agent. It's their CAA people. They're gonna represent quarterbacks. They're gonna drive the price up. But the market is going the other way now, and so he got to be smart now. That money he got right now is guaranteed, and if they tag him again, they got to give him like 3, 4, 5 million more. But at the end of that, is it gonna be that 40 million you think Patrick Mahomes gonna get? Mahomes already done said he take less. You say Cooper got paid. He took less because the Redskins offered him more money. Because he wanted to stay with the Cowboys.
Stay with the Cowboys. It's a bigger franchise. It's a bigger. I'm sorry. Yeah, right. Sorry. That's how I feel.
Nobody want to go to the Redskins. I'm sorry. Nobody want to go to the damn Redskins. That was a business decision.
Nah, man. Everybody want that star on their helmet, man. That big lights and that Jerry Jones. And honestly, that's what frustrates me with Dak because, he wants to push the buck. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't want to figure out the culture and win. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wants to say, oh, how you going to, only 2 people rejected, Jerry Jones offered twice. That was Tony Romo, Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott, the only quarterback that they put a franchise tag on. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he's extending himself. Jerry Jones extending himself too much for Dak to just be like, hey, this is a slap in your face. And now to your point, AD, like, this is what frustrates me with Dak because Dallas, why I like Tony Romo is just to your point. Tony Romo is like, ding, bright light. He like a deal with his headlight. He shows you like, hey, I am not supposed to be here. I'm just in for the ride. You know what I'm saying? And no pun intended, but he didn't win Dallas. I'm gonna say that one reason why I like Tony Romo is he had a long ball and he made the highlight plays. That's all you got to bring to Dallas: deep balls and highlight plays. You don't got to win in. You don't got to really realistically. You don't got to bring no championship because Tony Romo couldn't win in December. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But what the data shows is you beat a quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. You be the highest paid goddamn TV analyst once you retire. But that just shows the thing, how big the brand is. Because I can tell you right now, living in Dallas, somebody knocking my door be like, hey, I am the starting quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. Hey, come in, man. You want a drink? Fuck that coronavirus, man. Shit, come on in. It don't care if it's Dak, Tony Romo, Teddy Bridgewater. It doesn't matter. So he frustrates me because he just set us back, man. Get that money. Get off of that crap, that know your worth crap. A team wants you. There's no other.
I got one thing to say to the Cowboys fans, man. I'm gonna say it like this: if y'all pay Dak Prescott $40 million, y'all need to shoot Jerry Jones. Y'all need to shoot him. Just take him out. If y'all pay him, he is not that good. He is not a top 5 quarterback. I'm sorry, he's not. He's not Patrick Mahomes, but Patrick Mahomes got a ship. You cannot put Dak and Patrick in the same sentence. He is not them. He is not him. He is worth $40 million because the Chiefs ain't shit without Patrick Mahomes. I'll put it that way. And I'm like, he's the whole franchise. See, Zeke makes Dak, and they make each other. They're like, when Zeke is rolling, Dak is at his best. When Zeke not rolling, Dak is an average quarterback. And you're not paying no average quarterback $40 million. He can't go get you a game by himself. He needs help.
Right, Chapo.
See, Mahomes can get a game by himself. See, Jackson, Lamar, he can get you a game by himself because he can use his legs. Watson is another one you can get one. That's 3 quarterbacks I didn't name.
Right.
You could put Rodgers in front of him. You could put even old man Breeze with his rubber band arm in front of him. You could put Brady in front of him because Brady got a winning pedigree. So now you're going to the next tier. So he should take that $33 million and shut up and take it.
And the thing he will never get that money from the Cowboys because he don't create the highlight plays. This is what I'm saying. He's not paying attention to the culture and the data. Why Coop got the money? Because he make the highlight plays. Why Zeke got it? Because he make the highlight plays because they air those highlight plays and keep showing the brand. What you got, AD? My fault.
Well, no, I didn't mean to cut you off. I agree with both of y'all, man. I think that it's a combination of it's going back to the coaching because who in everybody going back to Ray Lewis and everybody say the Cowboys what predictable. Everybody know what we gonna do. You sitting there watching it every week in and out, 3:00 game, 7:00 game. You know what they gonna run. They don't run but 3 plays. It's like playing Madden. They do it in Madden that you know what he finna do. On 3rd down, he finna run this. You know what they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what happened to the. Now, I still agree with you, Chapo. There was times as a quarterback he had to step up. He had a wide open man. He couldn't hit him. He couldn't hit a wall with a paint gun. But how many times you watch the Cowboy game? You see him run a little curl. They wide open. He can't hit him. He couldn't hit him. He missed. You like that? He come out with that shaking his head. He's shaking his head like I'll get it the next time. And Jason Garrett clapping like it's all right. We'll get it. And before you know it, the game is over with. And we done lost home field advantage and we out the playoffs. And now we like, oh man, what's going on? Now I think that Mike McCarthy being a West Coast type offense. And he kept the little Kellen Moore dude. So he gonna try to do the new college stuff with the West Coast. Might help Dak. I'm not saying Dak ever gonna be no top 5 quarterback. But it's go back to them plays.
This is a Cowboy fan I like. Right here. Yeah, really. They got someone in this group. They got some in this group who believe Dak Prescott is a top 5 quarterback. He's not an elite quarterback. He's a serviceable quarterback. It's a difference. Right. It's a difference. Right. He's like he can get you a couple games, but when the lights are bright, Dak melts. I see it all the time. He melts when the lights are brightest. That when you're elite, when the lights come on, you get the team a game.
You step up. You step that game up, man. I'm a baseball player, man, and I'm so technical when it come down to looking at feet placement and the way they deliver and. When I watch how he deliver the ball or how he plant his feet, you know what I mean? That plays a big part in why his balls don't go to his targets or online. Now, you see they keep changing quarterback coaches and folks to work with him. That's a sign of what you saying, Chapo. He give a big specimen. He looked like a big Cam Newton back there, but when he come down He can't get the D ball to the man. How many times you see him throw it to Dez Bryant? Dez waiting. He waiting 5 yards for the ball to get to him. He gone. That Green Bay, the catch we keep talking about, that's a touchdown. But he has to wait on the ball. He has to wait on the ball.
Right. Hey, definitely got to give a shout out to friends, badass. You know what I'm saying? Mike Lyra, in the group, Ed Francis. He said he ain't top 5, but fuck that, pay the man.
I'll put it this way. Let Tennessee get him then. Let Tennessee pay him $40 million. Well, Tennessee gave out bad contract already to Tannehill, so I don't want to hear nothing about his quarterback. He can't talk about quarterback.
And then they tagged Derrick Henry. So, you know what I'm saying? But before we get
how you tag your offense? How you franchise tag your whole offense?
Because they know they're gonna run him in the ground, and what's gonna happen is Melvin Gordon. What happened to Melvin Gordon? What happened to the other boy who just went to Atlanta? What's the man from the Rams? Hey, that's gonna be here in 2 years because they're gonna keep on feeding the mule. They're gonna do like the Cowboys did DeMarco Murray. And we know we ain't gonna keep you. You're gonna get 400 attempts. You're gonna carry the whole game.
You're gonna be like, oh, it's like, coach, I'm tired. Shit, I don't care.
Trap.
Yeah.
For real. But before we get up out of here, what you say?
They got people on IG. I'm on IG live streaming at the same time. They want to know about what y'all think about the D-Hop situation in Houston.
Exactly. Where's QB getting paid? Yeah. About the D-Hop.
They want to know
Brian?
About him getting Hopkins getting traded to Arizona.
About the Bill O'Brien.
It's definitely personal.
Yeah.
It's definitely personal. That's trading your whole offense right there. That's trading your whole offense right there and getting nothing back. You know what I'm saying?
They got David Johnson, a washed up David Johnson, and a second round pick.
Yeah,
but I mean, DeAndre Hopkins.
DeAndre Hopkins didn't do nothing but expose the Saints. I mean, every big game, every time Houston really won big, it was Fuller. So
let me tell you why. D Hops was getting double and triple team.
The same argument was made when AB was in Pittsburgh and they had Juju. Same thing.
But I'll take D Hop. He don't drop shit and he fast. Come on to the Saints. he don't drop nothing and he fast. Come on, we'll take it.
He's not too flashy. He's not too flashy. He's not too flashy. But, I knew it was going to be a problem with Michael Irvin being involved because Michael Irvin can't separate media and being just one of the boys. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And if there's certain stuff you don't say, you create problems. That man got to eat. You know what I'm saying? And I love to play like, but when I first heard it, when they showed Marcus Spears, he LSU boy. They're like, what you got to say? You looking like, I don't know what Michael Irvin talking about. Michael Irvin brought that up like his baby mamas and all that. If that man catch the ball, I don't care if he got 15 baby mamas. If that man catch the ball like that, I ain't getting rid of him at all.
Right.
Somebody on my IG said the D-Hop situation sounded like Chip Kelly and Philly getting rid of everybody. And everybody they don't like. Mike Vick, LaShawn McCoy.
Well, I mean,
Watson going next. Watson going to dip out of the next.
That's how it is when there's a change of power. Just like, I'm going to take it from out of the sports scene. Just like when Saddam got in office, he took all those officers, the generals, and he killed them. That's how, when you want to have absolute power, you create that. You either kill you kill the image, you kill the character of the person, or you get rid of them. So, I'm glad
who does Houston coach want to be like? What one coach in the NFL does he want to be like?
Bill Belichick.
That's what I was going to say.
Bill Belichick. Only Bill Belichick can get away with that.
Fact.
He got 6 of them things.
Wait, I got to get you them ticks. Ding, ding, ding. You'll get you some points right now.
I'm just saying, bro, look, he got 6 of them things, so he can do what he wants. He got 6.
Yeah.
He got one without the hand, bro.
Hey, so y'all, everyone who's viewers, y'all gotta let StreamYard get access to your profile so we can know who you are. But this Facebook user says that's better than a 7th rounder. We got to We
got robbed. They misspelled. We got robbed.
Hooks on Phonics works for me. I send you the link. Yeah.
I read it over and over to get what they were saying, bro. I had to keep reading it. Say, bro, I'm like Robert.
Nah, that's just a fan who he driving out there with the corona. You know, he trying to get the coronavirus, and he driving, and he want to make sure he get his little post in. You know, because you know they like this triangle. They like this triangle that we do. Who his team is?
I don't know who his team is. Who is his team?
Yeah, comment your team. Yeah, you go about you got right.
He rooting for the Bengals. He from Louisiana.
Nah,
because he wants your boy from LSU. He wants your boy from LSU to go to Cincinnati. You know, he won't come out and say that he don't want to go there. He trying to say everything nice about it, but he, you know, boy out of Baton Rouge. How you gonna go from Baton Rouge to Cincinnati? Like, you know,
he's from Ohio though, man. The dude from Ohio.
Once he got some of that gumbo, I'm from Texas. Once you come to Louisiana, it's like you come to Louisiana. It's a whole. My wife down there. I don't know where she at yet. I'm gonna meet her, but once you come to Louisiana, shoot, man, you don't go back. I love Texas, Dallas. You know, I told you last week. We the only big city ain't got no water. You know, we ain't got no ports up here. We got a bunch
Mike
of
Lowry. Found out who it was. It was Mike Lowry saying you got a 7-rounder.
But yeah, you're
talking about the dirty ass Titans. Shit.
But yeah, he getting happy over there. We got to get you on, Mike Lowry, because you done got him turned up. He's like, oh my God.
Not like that, man. I'm laughing because this dude he know how it go and he messing it up. We tell him one of them Facebook users and he's still doing it.
We won't be up here anymore. So, but yeah, man, we about to definitely get up out of here. So before we leave, you know, definitely got to ask, what's been, you know, with this, because it's really been COVID-19 in sports. So what's been your new pastime now since you have no sports and it's all COVID? So, Chop, what you got?
I guess you got to cuddle with the wife, I guess. Ain't no sports. Cuddle with the wife.
We're gonna be seeing the flip the switch challenge on real soon.
Play 2K. I guess that's about it, man. It work. Ain't nothing else to do. Life without sports is miserable, man. The apocalypse already happened to me.
For real. What about yourself, AD?
Man, just get back on these plans for, you know, summertime camps, you know, see what we can come up with after all this madness is over with. You know, school pretty much done. It's done. You know, I kind of predicted it, not to say. I was just kind of talking to people like, man, they gonna better get the test out. Ain't gonna be no graduation. Every time I say it, the next day they come out like, sorry, man, won't be no test, no graduation, no prom, no. Man, boy got the longest summer break that you could ever imagine. We ain't never experienced nothing like this. But hey, I'm gonna make the most of it. I'm gonna get on this music, man. I'm gonna try to come out with this music, man. You know, we've been talking about trying to do the Dallas New Orleans thing, and man, hoping that some of these projects we talking about, we can put them to fruition in the summertime. You know, I like this little trio we got right here, man, and we can kind of keep it going until Corona's over with or something. You know, this the Corona sports talk or something right here.
Yeah, Corona.
Get jiggy with it.
Corona sports and friends.
Hey, shout out. Hey, you definitely got to give. You know, let us know who you are. Let StreamYard get your profile picture. But it says, oh, that's Big Brother right there, man. What up, Lando? By you boys, Lando. He said, greetings from Israel. What up,
that boy Lando?
GSU great. Hey, GSU great. That's why I appreciate him. He was on the show.
Hey, man, that's my boy Lando. Like, New Orleans boys got me right, man. You know, coming out of Oak Cliff, man, it's pretty hard. You know, I ain't gonna lie, man. Going to school I went to, it was kind of like the movie Lean on Me. That was kind of nice compared to the school I went to. But man, y'all boys from New Orleans, man. Woo, Lord Jesus.
Hey, that's how we look. Same way. That's why we cool like that, and that's why we mesh like that. You know what I'm
saying? Man, I love y'all boys, man. And sports talk to your friends. Y'all got me watching every day, man. And I know you growing the fans and keep doing your thing, man. Hope to have an event up here in Dallas, man. Hope Chapo get up here to Dallas sometime. Get down to New Orleans. Hey, man. That trip that you talked about, Uncle Leroy, I know what it is now. It's the New Orleans versus Tampa Bay, baby. TB12. That's what we
can do that. Bus ride to Tampa. If the corona gone by then. Only if the corona gone by then.
No corona. No corona. No
For
corona.
real, man. But definitely like you're talking, let our viewers know and everyone who viewed the show the replay afterwards. So, we got great things coming up. So this is just a part of what we've already planned. Once this coronavirus lifts, we got events, we got parties, we got club nights, we got poetry, spoken word, we got jazz night, we got a lot. So, right now it's Corona time. So even for y'all that's inside right now doing this Corona, tomorrow we got the sports trivia game show. So we got a whole lot of events coming up to, help ease the pain for y'all being inside. And then once y'all come out, we got a whole lot more for that too. So Chop, any shout outs you got before we get up out of here?
Yeah, about the trivia game, y'all get to take on me. I'll be on the show. So I don't know what the process is if you can beat me, because I know a lot about sports. So you have to bring your A game. I'm telling you. The shout out to you, AD, for being on the show, man. I look forward to you doing many more. Shout out to you, Leroy.
Yes,
man,
sir.
shout out to TJ who dipped in and out the show.
We're gonna have to get him a little bubble, you heard me?
I'm gonna give him a little thing. Come on, he come right here. Yeah, so we're gonna keep doing great things. We made it to 1,700 people, right?
Almost at 18.
Almost at 18. So
yeah, we passed the halfway.
Hey, Miss Chapo just said hey. So hey, Miss Chapo. And
I didn't even see the thing come up. She's like, hey, Miss Chapo.
Hey, put it this way. Listen, hey. You in the house.
Flip the switch.
Ain't no flip the switch. It ain't flipping the switch.
Yes, host it.
When you're in the house, no, when you're in the house, you have to acknowledge when you're in the house because we gonna be isolated. So I gotta make nice. Wrong with you? I'm not trying to come up missing. But shout out to everybody, man. Let's keep this thing going.
Facts. Hey, you shout out before we get up out of here.
Hey man, listen, bro. Again, I always major A1 to you, Uncle Leroy, my boy Parker. He doing this thing up here in Dallas, New Orleans native. And then, man, I've been watching you, Chapo, from a distance, man, on the different platforms. Glad to be able to, chop it up with you on here, man. I hope we can keep it going. I like you said, man. I just like talking real sports. I'm not one of them fans that, I'm gonna go crazy about the Cowboy. They might do something stupid. I'm gonna defend them. But I'm gonna be realistic about the situation, you know what I'm saying? And I was in Grambling during the time New Orleans the Saints wouldn't like it is now. So I respect the grind. I respect the support they got up here in D-Town. So man, to all the fans out there, that's what this page is about. I'm gonna be inviting my friends to join to help get that number up. And we look forward to getting those events going, man. When all this Corona over with, man, everybody have a Corona tonight. But when all this over with, hey, man.
It's Corona.
Yeah, man. Keep your head up, man. Keep your head up and stay lifted, man. It's gonna be all right.
Damn, man, I'm drinking Heineken's. I don't trust Corona, right?
But I definitely got to give a shout out to everybody that's active in the group, to my admins. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for everything because, we got a lot of things going. We came a long ways, got a lot more things coming, and we going to survive the Corona. But it's your dude, Uncle Leroy. Don't say the Leroy without the Junior. Till tomorrow, till next Friday. We out, and this is more of the Sports Chatter Show. Wow.